Oh, oh well, hello. It's you again. And once again, it is me, also, here, another time. And here we are this time. It is Belgium. I am your host, as always, Sir Roland Poley. And as I just mentioned, we're in Belgium here to begin one of 3 qualifying sessions. It is Rainers Racing League. It is Friday night, and so there you go. And we're here. Now this is, of course, Rainers Racing League on Friday nights is brought to you by Sim Racer Coin. Nice job there, stupid. One job, and I've already messed that up. But anyway, that's who it's brought to you by. And so there you go. Moving on to qualifying 1, we are going to have, I do believe, a full field of racing drivers. There you see, top of the list there. I don't know if you were with us last week, but there was one, Jack Blunn, who won the race. And I'm sure there was probably a more exciting way to tell that tale, but it is me, so you get what you get. And there you go. But, yes, so as stated, we were in, where were we last week? We were in Hungary. And that was exciting, and in Hungary, of course, I was joined by a good friend of mine, Harlan McFarlane, and he is here with me once again. Hello there, Harlan.
Well, hello there, Mr. Poley. Sure is good to be here in Belgium. You know, I've never been here. Believe it or not, I am not a world traveler, but since hopping on board with you here and this Formula 1 thing, it's pretty exciting.
Well, that's true, Harlan. You do get to travel the globe, even if it is in a virtual format here. And now, let's look at who we have here on the grid. First on track, in the Renault, that's Puppy Jr. there. Now, Harlan, have you seen Puppy Jr. race before?
You know, I think maybe once, maybe my first, I can't recall, but I think so, maybe. Is he good?
Well, yes, he is. He's not bad, I'll tell you that. Now, the question with Puppy Jr. there is, can he go for the long haul? That's, I think, what... If Puppy Jr. has an Achilles heel, well, we all... anyway... No, the tendon, we all have the tendon, but if he has an Achilles heel, I think we need to see if Puppy Jr. can go the distance here in that Renault. Let's see now. Last week's winner, Jack Blunn, there he is.
Now that there was an exciting tale of up and down and, you know, triumph and whatnot.
Oh, that's very true, Harlan, and very well put. Yes, Jack Blunn indeed, started very well. Was he on pole? Or second? Something like that. I believe started second. And then back through the field, as Harlan mentioned, and back up through the field. What a day it was indeed for Mr. Blunn there. Not back here at the bottom of the list, but certainly not going to stay there for long, I'm quite sure, is little Magnus there. He's on an outlap. Says so right there. So, now, let's see, what else do we need before we can get this off of the screen? We want our viewer to have the utmost information, telemetry. No, I don't really care about that. Let's see. I guess that's it. Now, Puppy Jr. is the first on track, so let's see what Puppy Jr. has, and let's take where we've already ruined the coolest part of the circuit there, so we'll catch that again another time. But Puppy Jr. There is Psycho Tubby there behind him on an outlap, warming up his balloonies. He'll want to get a good lap in here in that Racing Point machine.
There was a guy in my high school, his dad had a Renault. He sat in the garage, he never started, he was old.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Not really.
Ooh, a little loss there by Puppy Jr., but he gathered it in, and as long as he can set a good lap here, then, well, hopefully he'll Set a good lap. I didn't think that went through very well.
No, that wasn't your best work at all.
Well, it's only Q1. Remember, Harlan, we've got quite some time indeed, as Puppy Jr. says. Here's a little dirt there, cars behind me. Taking his number 9 Renault left around the final turn there, and he sets a 144.806. Now, behind him, Jack Blann, I do believe. Oh, he's invalidated. Probably feeling very sad. Let's see who. Who?
I don't know whenever to use whom.
I don't think anyone does. Let's see. Psycho Tabby, where are you? No, there's a Haas. Oh, it's Magnus. Let's not miss Magnus. I believe we missed some of his laps. Well, teaches me to come back to you there, buddy. No, we'll catch you again another time. It'll be great. Now here comes. Wait, is that in front of him? Who is that? No, not on a lap, so we are going to stay here with Psycho Tabby, and then soon we'll find someone beginning a lap, and we'll ride on board for an entire lap of this entire circuit. It's quite breathtaking.
Looks like a pretty fast one.
It is very fast. You're correct in that assessment there. These cars will go at speeds upwards of 70 to 80 miles per hour there, and that's Wait, that's not.
That don't.
Yeah, sorry. My calculator was off there. Very much faster than that. 200 maybe? I don't know. I'm not good at math.
That sounds more likely.
Well, anyway, there goes Psycho Tabby there. Here's second place. Now, who is coming? Let's not miss it. On laps. It is Maverick. And let's ride down quickly through the Rouge. To the top of the hill goes Maverick. To the top of the board goes Puppy Jr. with a 144.488. Rayner pulls aside, as does some other car. Too fast was the blur of Puppy Jr. to see who was that driver. Good respect shown by those gentlemen, and away goes the Junior Pup. Oh, I'm stupid. This is Maverick. Oops. I was talking so much about Puppy Jr. there, I got a little confused.
That's okay. I get confused quite a bit of the time, honestly. I'm not even sure how I got here today.
That's okay. We're just glad you're here.
Me too.
Well, again, Maverick. It's Maverick, and Maverick is riding around this Belgian countryside. Look at the lovely trees there on the hillside. Not you, Maverick. No time to look at that now. Sightseeing time is not today. You're on track, and away you go. A slower vehicle up ahead. He'll need to get out of the way. He does. It's the Topster. As Maverick completes his lap, look at this twisting section here. A right and a left again, and there. If you miss this, well, it's unfortunate for you. But it appears as though Maverick has done quite well, and what will he do? P3 for Maverick as he comes through. Now, let's look quickly. There are racing drivers. Nismo, where are you, sir? Oh, he's finishing his lap. What will Nismo do very fast in practice, I saw? And Nismo goes P2. Good for you. In the Mercedes. Now, one thing I have failed to mention so far, it's realistic performance here. So, many times, many racing leagues will have equal performance. So, the Mercedes down to the lowliest of Williams they'll all be the same. And so it's like a stock series. Almost like the IROC of old, if you're familiar with that. No, here on Rayner's Racing League on... Whoa, did you see that?
My goodness, who was that? That was like a ghost just appeared out of nowhere, that car up there. Can you see who that was? It's a Renault.
Renault?
Yeah.
I don't know who that was, but that was frightening. Now, we do have a ghost car. Oh, and I do believe that's going to be Tristan there. You see in 6th position there on the map there. As Drew O, we've missed it, has gone 146.092. Good for you. Down here, this... Oh, just coming out. That's going to be Tristan, I do believe. He was joining late, and, so... that's who that is. We'll have to remember that. No, No, that's not correct. No, because Tristan will be in a Ferrari. Yes. Now, let's find someone who's on a lap here. Where are you? Wait, Rainer. I do believe Rainer is on a lap.
Yeah, you almost missed him. I mean, it's Rainer's Racing League year. At least ought to give the feller a chance to shine. And shine! Look at him, he's shining.
He is shining indeed there, Harlan. Look at him go.
Shiny time's over.
Yep, you're right there. Iron Knight has said, take that. Actually says, I'll take it. Oh no, Puppy Jr. has retired from the session. Oh, is there a stricken racing machine somewhere? Unfortunate. Did he hit the wrong button or something? That's unfortunate indeed. I don't see any stationary dots on track, so let's look again. Who's coming? Who's coming? That's Drew O, but he's coming off of a lap, so I don't think... Now, a Haas machine. It is Magnus.
Here he comes now. Let's see what Magnus can do. Oh. Wow.
Yes, good car control there by Magnus not to spin out, but unfortunately it does put him in a very humble P8 there as he slows to let these cars go by. Now he'll have to speed up, get all around out of the way, and then he'll move out of the way for this next car. So very gentlemanly there by Mr. Magnus as... curses, I don't know who this is. I'll have to consult the standings, and we need to look at the standings anyway, for the viewers at home.
Yeah, you ain't said nothing about the standings yet.
Well, let's see here. We want to look at... what are we looking at?
A McLaren driver.
Yes, McLaren. The McLaren drivers are... Wait, wait, is that... I'm so confused. Oh, that must be the Elder Pup. No, stupid. I give up. When it's blanked out like that, I get confused, and I'm looking... Someone will tell me. I don't even want to watch you now. You've disappointed me.
Yeah.
Alright, now. Back. We do have... there's Magnus getting out of the way again. We've seen enough of that. There's Bagos. We haven't seen Bagos yet. He's beginning a lap. What will the old Bagadoo be able to do? Oh. He's gone purple sector 1 there. And I do believe he'll be pleased with that. Can he bring it round? Now, let's see what Mystery McGee here does. I know what I'll do. Can he do anything? He goes P5. Now, there's another McLaren. I won't be able to catch it. That is Cairo. And Cairo must have invalidated, I believe. There's I will... Has car coming? That is Magnus again. No, that's him there. Let's see. Now, Heavy. Oh, what happened to Heavy? Oh yes, he's returned after like quite a long hiatus, but now he's gone again already. I don't understand. So we have Bagos there. We'll just ride with Bagos here. I believe is that Evil Hunter straight ahead on his outlap. Good, we'll want to check in with that again. There we see at the bottom of the screen indications that Tristan has joined, and he will be in the Ferrari. Iron Knight has retired from the session. Oh no. Oh, good. Never mind. He's fine. And that stupid me. That's why Puppy Jr. has also retired. But that is... Oh, can we catch a glimpse of this? Because Evil Hunter will hunt evil no more. Oh, who is... Maverick, can you show us? No, we've missed it.
Looks like he must have got loose at the top of that hill.
Is it there? Yes, just coming to the top of the hill. It looks as though there's something awful has occurred to Evil Hunter, and he is now gone. Stricken is his racing machine as it's gone, completely gone.
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, well, I've just been informed that Mystery McGee here in P7, that's none other than last week's winner, Jack Blunn. As Apex sits a lap of P8, 145.543. I know Apex will want to do better, and I think he's going to do so right now, because, well, that's just what I think. As car comes through, but nothing changes on the board. Now, correct Savant, is that you?
It is.
Clearly, not the lap Savant wanted, and not the turn one he wanted either. I don't know here. He may not be safe, because we do have racing drivers like Thomas, who is beginning a lap here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed, Harlan.
It's LH44. They just say the purple sector 1 there, and if I know LH44, he's gonna want to do the same here, sector 2.
I agree with your assessment there. Sharp as a tack. Here he comes through, big sweeping McGee. A nice clean exit. Down into the braking zone, but it appears as though at times he does no braking at all in that AlphaTauri. He's so skilled is the skillfulness. Look at him go. There he is now.
That's a lot of tires there.
Yes it is.
I'm just saying.
Cairo is retired. Oh, but he's retired from P4. Stop freaking out about it.
Man, you don't look at the leaderboard, but
I'm just saying.
I mean, look at it. It's right there, Cairo, P4. Even I can look at that and know that, and I'm brand new.
Well, I'm just saying, I get excited. I see it and I think, oh, someone has crashed. I would have thought you would appreciate that. You're an American. You like your NASCAR and your rolling crashes and...
I mean, that's fair enough. Okay, you got me there. I do like a good crash, same as the next failure, but...
Anyway, as we roll on here, let's try to pay at least a small amount, a modicum of attention to these racing drivers there putting on a show. Oh, there's a dead Ferrari back there. Could it be? Oh, it's Maverick! No! Can we get back to Nismo? Will Nismo... No, it's far too far away for Nismo to show us anything. Yes, the car has disappeared. Sadness ensues. For Maverick. And all the Mavericky fans. Now, this is really going to shake up the rest of qualifying here. Because normally, this is... Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is qualifying 1 of 3. There's 3 of them. And so, it's... we're a long way from... being done. But the point is, 15th on down was what was going to be eliminated, but we only have 13 drivers remaining here, so Q2 will be contentious indeed, I do believe, Harlan.
Alright.
Oh, I was trying to...
No, you're doing fine.
So, that is the end of Q1 pretty much. There, LH44 is invalidated there, but he was coming in anyway, so not really. Magnus. So, Puppy Jr., all these racing drivers, I do believe, we're going to lose one of the remaining drivers. I think that might be correct. 11, 12, 13... No, they're all safe. Don't crash. I believe as long as they don't all crash, no one crashes, they're through. If you've put in a lap, I'd say park it right now and, you know.
Count your blessings is what I'd do if I was one of these failures at the back. Now, Bill Benji Cardiff back there, they didn't set a lap.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there with little Benjamin Cardiff indeed. He is, setting no lap at all. It's a curious thing. Is anyone... no, that's it, and Q1 has concluded. Mystery Man Jack Blunn. Is this his thing somehow? he shows up. Just kind of works his way quietly up and down through the field, shows up, no name. He was claiming no speed at all in some conversations in the garage earlier amongst the other drivers. Saying things like, I'm going to be terrible, and oh, this is not going to go well for me, but so far so good for Jack Blunt. Now, yep, qualifying one is concluded. What's going on? What's Tristan doing? Hey, Tristan, retire! Tristan, retire, you! He just... Wait, oh, there must be time... There's a motor being fired. So, now, again, often the time that we see here on the, on... The time that we see on the broadcast here, spectating as we are, is quite often quite different from, you know, by often a minute or two even, it seems. Quite big margins anyway, but it says there's... Well, I guess we'll just hold tight here, because who's... Oh well. Oh! Oh!
Yikes! What happened there, Jack Blunt? The computer done wrecked him.
Yes, I do believe you're right. He was under AI control, having completed the qualifying, and now, look at this. Poor little Jack Blunt. His right front askew across the front of that orange McLaren.
My lord, that was something fierce what happened there to Jack. Now, is he done then?
I don't think so. He should be okay, yes? No, he's out. Has the game screwed Jack Blunt? Or did he somehow fail? Was he not under AI control and he just somehow biffed it? I can't imagine that was the case. Not Jack Blunt, not in qualifying. Well, unfortunate is the name for that, that's for sure. But look at this. Q2 normally will contain... Well, I guess we only lost one more, so not that exciting.
You sure get worked up a lot about things. Get all excited and then you're like, well, never mind.
Well, I just, you know, it's, you never know what's, hush you. Anyway, moving on to Q2. Wondering as I am, as we are all the time, what will the weather be like? What is the weatherman saying? We, of course, in the booth, always cheer for a dry race.
You're thinking about your buddy Gavlar, aren't you? That silly song.
Yes, I am indeed. Yes, but moving on, who is coming out first? And now this is Q2, and of course, Harlan, you know that Q2 determines what tire you would begin on, and here we are. Puppy Jr. there, medium tire. Rainer, medium tire. LH44 and Puppy, the same. Oh, and there is the elder statesman himself there, old man Papadoo. Nice camera switch there. Oh, ooh.
Codemaster's kinda told you to shut the hell up right there, Sir Roland. I don't mind saying. I mean, you were ripping them there, saying thanks for the good view, Code, and they just said, hey, here you go.
Well, you're right, and good for you, Codemasters, one time out of 1,000. But no, I'm just kidding. They're marvelous. So here comes the good Duke himself. What will he be able to do here? First on track to set a lap will be Junior there. Both Renaults are out on track. There you see one. And there's another one up ahead with Puppy Jr. What can he do? Of course, that doesn't matter there. That the track has gone red there for Iron Knight. the on and out lap, so nothing to worry here, just nice and smooth. Who else is out on track? As we said, Old Man River there, and then we move back to Magnus, who's going to sit a lap early here on mediums now. It appears as though, Harlan, that the majority of these drivers are taking the medium tire.
Yeah, but is that medium tire gonna get you through? I mean, mathematics tells me that these soft tires. Look out now! Woo! But
You were saying about mathematics, Harlan, one of your strong suits.
well, I mean, just saying that, at least a few of these medium guys are gonna have to go back out.
That's true, Harlan. They're going to be at the bottom of the pack, I think, unless they're just blazingly faster than Bagos, Thomas, Iron Knight, Andrew O. Now, Puppy Jr., I should say there, will be the first to set a lap. Let's see how his lap looks on board. 6th gear, 7th. Not quite enough room for 8th there, but he will find it soon enough. Well, actually, it's a bit to my favorite part of the track here, into Big Sweepy McGee.
Now that can't possibly be the name of that corner there.
Well, no, it's something like a Roodly Doodly or something, I don't know, Bouillon or something, I don't know, they all have names. Either way, it is Puppy Jr. there, of course, setting purple sectors because he is the first driver to do so. But could it be that he's the fastest as well? Will it hold? Let's see what he can do here into the final section. Nice and smooth on the steering, and the throttle was Puppy Jr., and that is the lap time that he has set. Now let's hop back to his teammate there, Iron Knight. What can he do? Oh, by quite a margin indeed, there it is, Iron Knight, who has bested his teammate. There we are. So there's that. Oh, don't miss Magnus! No, it wasn't Magnus. Who have you missed? It was Old Man Puppy there, sitting on 147. I know he'll be going again there. He'll want more speed out of that Haas machine. Next round will be Nismo. No, it won't. Because that is a red track, indicating his malfeasance. Psycho Tummy then. In his racing point machine, he will be coming round. After him, then it is Magnus. So it'll be a quick switch after Psycho Tummy makes his lap down to Magnus to see what he can do. P3 for Psycho Tubby as Magnus comes off the final turn, and P3 now. Another driver. Not so sure what he had for them today. We'll see what Magnus has now. Puppy Jr. going again. It doesn't tell us telemetry. Nope, not that one. Oops. So back here we have Village 44 on an out lap, and then Psycho Tubby going again. He sure does appear to be pushing quite hard there, doesn't he, Harlan?
Yep.
Okay. Now, he goes to... yeah, oh, I was wondering why it was so loud. I like that. It's like, why can't I hear? I still think. Now, as we comes Magnus there. Is he pushing still?
He sure looks like he's driving hard to me.
No question about it. He is pushing on the throttle and pushing it quite severely. Take that, your throttle. throttle appears to be answering with a hearty yes, let's go. What can Magnus do, kicking up a little dust? Nothing wrong there. Here he comes. Pushing hard is Magnus. What can he do in that Haas machine? Oh, surprisingly, he's unable to improve. Hitting the brigadoos to get out of the way of... Oh, no. Good form there. He didn't know whether or not anyone was behind, so just to be careful. Very good, very good. We have LH44 there. Let's move back to LH. Oh, look out. That is purple indeed. Oh no, but he must have made some sort of mistake because he has clearly come off of this lap. So he's doing some sort of probably recharging of that what have you there, that the ERS, the little electric-y thing, and back on the throttle he goes. Now, let's ride with LH44 and see what he can do. Saw it there, same as I, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, LH44 ran afoul there. Red became the color, invalid became the word, and go again is only option. Now, looking here, that is a slow Haas, so not looking there. A red racing machine, a red racing machine. It's no, that's still there. Now, back behind. Yes, we will sit with Apex there. Good for you, sir.
Now that's a racing driver right there that feller could get behind right there. This Apex, I'll root for him. Woohoo! Come on, Apex. That boy there, he raced clean. He's in the AlphaTauri, which it don't hurt. That's a pretty looking vehicle, I tell you. Tell you what. And there goes Apex P4. Way to go, buddy.
Yes, indeed, Apex has gone P4. Oh, did you see it? Right there behind, we've missed it. It was Cairo, and we're going to miss someone else. That's Tomas beginning his lap, I believe. So, Cairo, good for you and your McLaren. You've pushed it well. Now, back here in the other Alfa Romeo, we've seen LH40. Was it LH in there? Yes, I believe that's another Alfa Romeo. Now, Tomas. The other one. What can he do? No, stupid. There's other cars coming. My God, pay attention.
Well, you sure do fail at that quite a bit, but as Rainer puts her P4, just caught it.
Yes, I did. Coming behind there. Is that Nismo? No, Nismo's beginning his... He's on an out lap, so he's beginning his lap now. Back behind then is Apex. Certain... Oh, careful!
Boys, I told you what there.
What were you gonna tell me there?
Nah, just saying this, tell you what,
It's
something to say.
Oh, yes, he's doing well though. What a save there. Clearly that won't help his lap at all, but how come we can't see the one thing? Because it only does it at the sectors. I've got it. I'll learn one of these days how this game works, and then it'll be time for the new one. Now, he is coming round again. So, I suppose he must have been doing the harvesty-do there, and Cairo turns another lap, I suppose he did. just missed him, sorry you. Now again, look at this. Who are the medium tire drivers who are in jeopardy there? Now, there are only 2 drivers in jeopardy now. Bacchus, we missed at some point that Bacchus is out. I have missed that completely, which is surprising because I'm normally a very astute observer. Like, for example, one who have not seen yet, Mr. Drew O, finishing his lap here on the medium tires, and he sets a... Ooh. Careful there, Drew O. I don't know about that one. Nismo has just jumped up there, which, as I just queried there to myself in my brain, the safety of Drew O. I believe it could be in jeopardy. Oh, and it is definitely in jeopardy now because Drew O has invalidated me. Oh my. He's going to have to pray to the... Does Belgium have its own specific race gods? Or are they just the general ones? Either way, you better get to pray on there, you, because you need some failures to make sure you make it through, is my opinion. Now, Cairo will be coming in, he must. That leaves Tomas. He's going to be going... No! Poor little Tomas is invalidated. Psycho Tabby on an outlap, and behind... That would be Apex. Now, Apex has set a lap there. I think he'll be fine. I believe you'll see Apex come into the pits. Yes, look at that lap time. Horrendous. Which can only mean one thing. He's coming in. Or he's made a terrible mistake. But I'm pretty sure it's the first one. He set a decent lap there, and then he comes. So behind him on track, again, it is Mr. O. And oh, no. Now, he does have time to get round here. He's on those medium tires. Is it possible for anyone to knock him out? That's the question here. LH44 is coming round, and he is a 10th up on his time. Or down. The good way. Oh, and he has gone purple there. Psycho Tubby, you're on a bubble, sir. You better have a good lap going. I'm just saying. Yes, so nothing there, nothing there. It is all about LH44 and Psycho Tubby there. Drew, oh, you could... We will see here. LH44 coming round after purple on the map. Round he goes, and... P5 is where he's gone now. Back to Psycho Tubby. Look out, Drew O, because Psycho Tubby is on track in his pink racing point, and around he comes.
Boy, now this is exciting. Oh, Psycho Tubby here knock out Drew O and get himself into Q3. Oh. Here's them tires again.
Purple is the sector color for the Tubarino. Can he bring it home? Drew O watches him, holding his breath in the garage, wondering will he make it through. Psycho Tubby wants to say no. The verdict. Oh, it is Psycho Tubby saying screw you to Drew O. And going right through there. My goodness, what a lap there. Drew O, unfortunate for you, our good friend Drew O is out. At the end of Q2. Again, we lost many racing drivers there in Q1. Many incidents. Unfortunate indeed they were. And now we move on to Q3. Woohoo. So, as we go into Q3 here, Harlan, what are you thinking? What are your thoughts? I'll tell you mine.
Well, then why'd you ask?
Well, I wanted to prepare you for the question, give you time to think. It's just good broadcasting, really. Setting you up for success is what I'm doing. I'm also, this little blathering here is setting myself up for success, to think about what I want to say.
Well, that's pretty witty of you there. It's good time management, too.
Thank you, Harlan. Winners for the poll. For the poll is what we're thinking. Who will take the poll? And I I don't know. I saw a lot of good laps out of many racing drivers, and I believe though that I think we're going to see a fast lap out of Puppy Jr. I think Puppy Jr. is going to be the one to take pole and shock the world here. What do you think, Harlan?
Well, I'm gonna go with that Apex feller back there in that AlphaTauri. I think Apex is feeling feisty there. You saw how he was driving that car? Whew! My oh my. So I think Apex is gonna be your guy there for qualifying.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. You may not care about it, but if God help you, you're listening. You heard about it here. Those are our picks for qualifying 3. And so away we go. Let's, of course, take a brief moment of silence for those drivers who didn't make it through Q1. They've been waiting quite some time, and guess what, fellas? 12 more minutes to go and change. Keep on waiting, doing whatever it is you're doing on a Friday evening. Drinking tea and watching, I'm guessing, some sort of football-related television program. So, enjoy that. We've got 12 more minutes to go. But, if you're tuned in here, we are at Q3 in Belgium, and, well, ooh, there goes a racing machine. Let's bring up what we want here. That's the one. Who is out first?
I think it's Apex.
Incorrect was your assessment. It is the other AlphaTauri, his teammate. League namesake himself, the mighty Rayner. Now, Constructors' Championship, we've not talked about that at all. And I don't even think I got to the regular standings either, so let's do that quickly. And right behind Rayner is Magnus, saying, hello there, sir. I'm right behind you. Now I'm beside you. No, I'm not. Just shows and nose, little Magnus, having some fun and games there with Rayner as they get their tires warmed up to take their shot here at Belgium in Q3, and great pride in taking pole. Everyone wants it. It's a fast circuit here, and all the drivers are excited to try to take pole now. Constructors standings, AlphaTauri, Apex, and Rayner, they are in the lead with 228 points. It's time to take a breath. Ooh, that was exhausting. Second place is the Haas team there, and that, of course, consists there of Magnus and his teammate, who is another racing driver. Oh, it's our point leader. Oh my, we haven't even noticed that yet. Terrible. Yes, I heard rumors throughout the garage that our point leader, FIFA Beefy, was unable to attend, might be unable to attend, and it appears as though those rumors have indeed come true.
Looks like this here's gonna be a vegan race.
That's it.
Cause there's no...
Yes, because there's no beef.
You like it?
That's a good one, because there's no beef. I get it, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my, that was terrible, but I like it. Oh my. Oh, Harlan, you are something, my friend.
Thank you.
Right, now, Rayner, around. Here he goes. Let's ride on board with Rayner down through one of the most famous corners here in Formula One. Eau Rouge. Also one of the only ones I knew. Yep, he opened it.
That part there looks really fun.
Yes, it does. I've always said if you could somehow strap me to just the front of a Formula One car and let me go right around Belgium, that would be something. Purple is the color, racing is the game, and away goes Rayner through Belgium into Sector 3. flat out. Finally the brakes, your long-lost friends get to say hello. And away you go. And of course we knew it is going to be a bubble lap there from Reynard. It is the first win there, 143.75, and then a 6. Magnus right behind has, oh, ouch. Take that, the crew's going to have to take a peek there at that right rear, and may have knocked something loose. It was quite an impact indeed. Now, Puppy Jr. That was my pick for the pole, I do believe. What can Puppy Jr. do? All of these racing drivers will have time to set 2 laps here. And oh, Puppy Jr. insufficient to take pole. Let's do a little better there, so I look smart, please. And of course your success is also important. Not as much. Now, who is coming around? Tomas. There's our good pal Tomas here. He comes in his Alfa Romeo around the last little right-left complex there. Opening up the drag reduction system wingadoo, and oh no, he will not be pleased with that lap. He'll have to push a little harder. We started to mention earlier, I believe I began it, this is realistic performance, so Mercedes are fast and the lesser cars are slower and everything in betwixt. So bear that in mind as these racing drivers are making their way around Belgium here, because what you see is indeed what you get when it comes to car performance. Now, the question remains, however, and always does, what can the racing driver do behind the wheel? Because that is where, all things, happen. Now, Rainer, you're not setting another lap, are you, sir? Is he? He is. Feisty one, this Rainer. Look at me, he's sliding round. I don't think he's going to improve that lap. Nope. Just saying, I know I'm going to set a faster lap, I hope. And I don't really care about these tires anyway, so... Whee! Now, our yellow racing machine coming round, that is the little fellow. And he is slower, much, much slower, so I'm sure he'll be coming in. Nismo. Nismo would be the next racing driver here. Oh, look at that. That all blacked out Mercedes there. It is a sharp-looking racing vehicle, much nicer looking than the odd-looking one they've chosen for this season, I think, but whatever. As Nismo goes P3. Behind him, Apex, let's not miss him.
Here he comes. He'll do better, though. Apex just rubbering up that track, and he's a long-haul driver. He knows.
That's right, he's a smart one. He knows what he's doing, and he may even take another lap here and then come in. There's time. I think. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. That's a long way. So he may just be rushing around to say, I need to set a faster lap. Now, behind him, orange racing machine there. Oh, don't worry. Don't rush too much. It's just little Cairo beginning his lap. Why is it this? Oh, I'm good there. And then we have Tomas coming in. Now, Psycho Tubby. The man who upset everything for Drew O in Q2. What can he do? Ooh, a slippity-doo off of the final corner, and he will see every bit of that slip there in that lap time there. Not sufficient. Now, Magnus on an out lap there behind him. Oh, is it Apex turning another? Nope. That's Rena coming in. Oh, unfortunate. Just as we go to him, Nismo's invalidated behind him. Apex, are you going again? He is in. No, Apex, just same as Nismo. Is there some sort of little gremlin out there on track? What on earth was that? My goodness. I don't know what happened there. There's no reason for both those racing drivers to invalidate there at that point, but they both have done just that thing. Tomas. Let's go look at Cairo. We've successfully done so, and we will continue to do so as he makes his way around Belgium. Puppy Jr. beginning an outlap. Tomas Psycho Tubby. Here he comes. The slower car ahead of Tomas coming into the pits will not be in the way at all for Cairo. Way deeper than I think he wanted to, but maybe he can wrestle it back onto a faster line. Can he do it? Here we can. Good for you, sir. P3. 144.253. But my goodness, look at the comparison. Oh, hey, look at the time there that Rayner is set. That is an aggressive one. He's saying to these other people here, listen, you other people, uh-oh. Oh no, Magnus. He'll be going slow, and will he be coming back in here? Or is he going to go again on these tires? He has just enough time here to come in, get fresh balloonies, and that is just what Magnus will do, taking much better care of his right rear as he comes in this time. The crew, very thankful for that. They say thank you, sir. We did a lot of hard work on your right rear there. Please be kind. Now, Cairo. Is he going again? He's pushing hard. On these tires, Cairo knows he does not have sufficient time to come back in, I believe, so he's going to try to push and see if he can... Ooh, that's a lot to ask to catch Rayner. Maybe Puppy Jr., but... Oh, and he's invalidated, and that... Well, that just sucks. Back behind. No, that's Iron Knight on an outlap, so the next will be... No, I think you're... Psycho Tubby. Yes. Nope. Something has happened there. Apex is... there. On an outlap. Rayner also on an outlap there. In front of Nismo. Then we have... So let's go back to... No. I'll find it, don't you worry. It's Puppy Jr. I still think is the next one on a lap. So let's hang here with Puppy Jr. I'll find it eventually.
Sure didn't seem like you were gonna find it at all. That was a very big struggle, but you did it.
Well, you know, twists and turns as a racetrack has. So goes the old passageways through the old noodle up top, and but I make my way. I survive.
Well, that's good.
Out of the way goes Psycho Tubby in a respectful fashion as the Renault of Little Pup comes round. Streaking round, he keeps it valid. Into the braking zone. Look at them glow. Ooh, a nice looking entry into pit road. Oh, well, and no, not so much, because your wing is dead. So, the crew will not be pleased there. Iron Knight. No. No, it's Apex starting his lap, so yes, Iron Knight will be the next one to set a lap, and then I believe Apex, yes, has just begun his lap. So it'll be Iron Knight, and then we will check out Cairo, and then we will check out Rayner. Already on pole by 2/10 over Little Pup, as our clock shows. Qualifying is concluded, at least the time to begin a lap, but that is incorrect. I think that Iron Knight's going to get another go here, perhaps. As Iron Knight goes P1, we followed it, and the track goes purple. Good for you, sir.
That's pretty close there over Rayner.
Yes, it was indeed, as Cairo comes through. Let's not miss it. Oh, Cairo going very quickly. But not quickly enough. Now, well done you, but Iron Knight. So Iron Knight is on pole. Rayner, let's find you, sir. Oh, catastrophe for Rayner as he's invalidated, and oh no, now it is up to... Not Nismo. LH44. Poor Rayner, poor Nismo. Now, LH44, he's been quiet. Has he even come out and done anything yet? I believe he came out earlier, and then something happened, something occurred, and now... Well, he's out there, happening, and he is occurring right now, and purple is happening for LH44. Can he do it? LH44 and that Alfa Romeo streaking around. Just a couple more corners to go. Pushing hard as he does, the engine smoking. Is he overheating, that poor little vehicle? Bring it home there, Mr. 44. Can you do it? Oh, P6. P6 only. Very surprising there as, Apex. P4 for Apex there. Was that an improvement? I feel like it was. Oh, it's just all happening so quickly here. It's hard to, you know, pay attention. That's it. It's over. And qualifying is concluded, and that's it. And Iron Knight, I do believe, is your pole sitter, and my goodness. Now we get down to the business of racing, and that's what I'm very excited about. And we'll take a peek here at the running order. Yes, it was Iron Knight, Rainer, Puppy Jr., Apex, Cairo, Nismo, LH44, Psycho Tubby, Thomas and Magnus, your top 10, and we'll rejoin you with other racing competitors who've been waiting in just a few moments as we begin to get ready for this race. Harlan, will you join me for a break?
Well, absolutely, thank you.
Well, refreshing indeed was that break, and, well, we're ready. It's time, and they're getting ready to go on their formation lap here. Oh, my dear, sweet, fancy Moses. Who is in, the P16 there? I don't know who that is. Oh, for God's sake, we know Jack Blunn. So it is the, let's do some investigatory, so it's the other Red Bull driver there. So we know one Red Bull is Benjamin Cardiff. The other one is, it's Correct Savant. So we've lost Correct Savant and we lost Jack Blunn, last week's winner. But starting at the back of the pack, let's do that. We're looking at Tristan there. He joined late, and I don't know what happened, but he ended up, I don't believe, setting any sort of lap whatsoever, which was interesting. To turn that off, we won't want telemetry, we won't want position changes, tires that we're starting on, there you go. A little more soft than medium there, so Tristan, Benjamin Cardiff there in the Red Bull, back after a hefty hiatus, he'll be rejoining these drivers, and there's Evil Hunter, I believe, now the memories are flooding back. Yes, indeed, we had many drivers who suffered various incidents there in Q1. And unfortunate as they were, it's so heartwarming to see them all back here on track, healthy and ready to go. That's Correct Settlement, we do believe. There in the Red Bull, that's Mr. Maverick. And then we have Jack Blunn, last week's winner, shocking the racing world.
My God, that was really loud there.
I'm sorry, that was exciting there, though. But
well, that was pretty awesome there, seeing Jack Blunn do it. Maybe you can do it again this week, I don't know.
Possibly. Let's see, there's Bagos there, and getting on to the rest of the drivers we've seen more recently. It's Puppy Jr. there. Drew O will be looking for some revenge, perhaps, on Psycho Tabby. Nothing nefarious, of course, done by the Tubster, but just knocking Drew O out. He'll want to reclaim those positions, no doubt. Tomas. Well, there he is. It's an Alfa Romeo. I really like that livery. There's Psycho Tabby. There's LH44 and the other Alfa Romeo there. Psycho Tabby. Look out, you. Drew O is coming. He'll want that spot, sir. Then we have Nismo in the Mercedes Cairo. Apex, the best-looking vehicle, with his teammate Rainer in second. There's Puppy Jr. And then we have Iron Knight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are excited here. I don't know about you, the ones of viewers at home, but I'm ready to go. Let's see here. We will want the interval, and we'll start there. And hopefully Codemasters will give us a lovely, lovely view. If something like this would be wonderful. Come on, racing drivers, keep her clean. Let's see what this does for us. A series of lights will come on, and I believe there are 5 of them. I don't believe I know. And here they begin. They'll reach 5, then they'll extinguish, and
looks like Ben Cardiff there couldn't wait.
yes, Ben Cardiff. has gone too early and... Careful there, Cairo! All the rest of the racing drivers behind, I do see little bits of winglet partlets, but they're making it through. Back behind, look at those two, oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, there's a racing point, they're off, it's Psycho Tabby. Look at this, madness, sheer madness as they come down here. We're riding with Drew-O, looking behind Drew-O. What is taking place behind him there? Riding on with Drew-O in front of him, it is chaos. Down they come. There they go. Careful, boys. Ooh, look at this puppy. The elder statesman on the back of Tomas with Drew-O hot on his tail. Up front is Puppy Jr. trying to hound in on Reina. He's done it. Can Reina return the favor quickly? Oh, there's just... everywhere is the place to look. Apparently for battles. I look down at the bottom of the field. I see Evil Hunter hunting.
I see it too. Boy, that Evil Hunter, he's gonna be one feisty feller. Oops. I was just saying he's gonna be pretty hungry for them spots the way he's racing.
Look at that. Oh no, Bagoose! Oh, and hippity hop goes the car as you see it there behind. Unfortunate indeed, but oh, and look at this. Is that? Who is it? Who is it? Whom? And we do have a safety car. That must be for Bagos now. Oh, Tristan has... oh, no. A 5-second penalty in collision for... oh, unfortunate timing there. The safety car was coming out and Tristan was making a bold move to the inside there of Evil Hunter. There, you see the safety car coming out. Oh, unfortunate there. 5 seconds is the number for Tristan. Ladies and gentlemen, what a start.
Boy, my head's just a-swirling.
Let's look at the position change. That will help make some bit of sense. Oh no, did Evil Hunter receive a penalty for that as well? Oh no. Where is that? No, he did. Oh no, his was for that, boy, there apparently is a corner there. He must have gone one of those where it's an automatic 3 seconds. I can't remember where that's at. He found it. Unfortunate there for the Hunter. Now, Tristan. Just again, an unfortunate move there. Not so much the move was unfortunate, but at least just as says the casual observer, yes, who knows what Evil Hunter thinks of that, but certainly contact was made, and on we go. So let's go back to front there. Benjamin Cardiff, a very, very fortunate safety car for Mr. Cardiff. We've lost Bagoose. What a huge impact there. We saw it off the rear bumper there of Evil Hunter. Then there's Heavy. Come on, Heavy. Get that Mercedes Patronus car up to the front. Think of your Patronus charm. Happy thoughts, and off you go. There's our good friend Maverick. Whee! What will Maverick do? What will any of these drivers do? Will they come in and take off? I suppose it's too early. It's only lap 2. No, up front. Let's go up front. Is anyone coming in to the pits, back towards the back? I did see a driver. Was it Tomas? No, it was not. There are cars further back, though. So we do have Evil Hunter coming in. Is that going to be a necessary wing change? Let's ride along board with the Williams car here. Perhaps he'll be changing a wing, perhaps just changing tires. Hopefully it's just a tire change. Off go the soft tires, on go. Was it soft tires? Did he have mediums? I am just not good.
I'm not quite sure. I thought, well, he's got softs on now.
That's true. Now the safety car has caught up to, the leaders have caught up to the safety car. There they are, you see them. Teammates, Iron Knight and Bobby Jr. in the Renaults. Good for them. They seem to be enjoying their day so far. We have Reina and Apex in the AlphaTauris. Those lovely, lovely AlphaTauris there. And again, let's look at the constructors. I was telling you. I started to tell it like 12 times, I think. But the constructors is very close. 228 points for the AlphaTauris there. 10 points behind is the Haas racing team. And Puppy and Magnus are struggling today, but still plenty of racing time for them to get back up. They're only 10 points behind here. And then the Alfa Romeos and that would be Tomas and... is that LH? Is that correct? They are only 5 points behind the Haas car. That's 15 behind your leaders. So 15 points separate the Alphas, the Haas, and the Alfa Romeos. So very, very exciting indeed.
I suppose.
What do you mean, you suppose? It's the constructors. It's the safety car will be coming in this lap, Harlan. What are you talking about, you suppose? The Constructors' Championship is all that matters.
It's all that matters. I want to see the racing driver do good.
Well, yes, of course, the racing drivers have to do good, but the constructors, that's where the money comes from. That's where all the blah, and all the work, and the people back at the factories, and all the... Oh, my goodness, there's so many intricate levels of this, Harlan, you don't understand.
I'm just saying, once you're on track, I'll pass you. I don't care who you are.
But of course, you're going to race your teammates, but you're not going to wreck them, you're not even listening, Harlan.
Anyway, let's get back to racing.
Okay, as they go here, Harlan. It is Puppy Jr., it is Iron Knight is your leader, Ken. Puppy Jr., catch him. Let's ride on board with Junior. Will he get a good run here? And let's watch Reina behind. What will Reina do? Puppy Jr. runs wide, but has gotten a good run there. Let's move back up. Not good enough, and oh no, is that rain droplets? Oh no. Sadness has overcome me greatly. Those aren't, unfortunately, yes, there are water droplets on the screen there, and tears in my eyes. Hopefully these racing drivers will still be able to put on a good show. Puppy Jr. still hounding away there at the back of Iron Knight. Let's move back in the field a bit there. We have Nismo trying to get back to Apex. We do have Drew. Drew all over the back of old man Papadoo. Papadoo runs wide. Drew does not. But how is the sprinkly-doo affecting these tires? Puppy on the medium, Drew on the soft. What can Drew do? The Williams versus the Haas. It's a very good battle here, really. As far as remember, realistic performance. These cars are, this is a good battle here. Is the racing point a little more powerful? Perhaps Psycho Tabby coming up behind. Puppy Jr. still up close on 9-9. Oh, Heavy is retired from the session. Has he wrecked? Has he crashed? Back to the back we go. Let's see if we can catch it. There was a horribly stricken vehicle there. Oh my. Luckily there, correct Savant, I do believe here is who we're riding with. It doesn't show on my screen, but unfortunate indeed there for Heavy. And the virtual safety cars come out there. If for nothing else, then of course they'll be able to clean that up rather quickly. This is a large circuit here at Belgium, but I think perhaps they've just thrown the virtual safety cars just as a moment of rest for the drivers to recover from that. That was rough.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Hope Virtual Hefty's alright. Virtual Bagos to speak up too. They both had pretty big wrecks there.
I'm sure they're fine. We're back green. We're back green, and Puppy Jr. is back to hounding. Now, because he's a puppy. Did you get it?
I got it.
But Psycho Tabby, that appears to be an action-packed zone there. Ooh. Oh, nope, just a little squirrely there. Now, how are these drivers handling the conditions? A yellow flag in Sector 2. Let's ride on board. Can the faster racing point get by Drew Remember rain, though, as they say, the great equalizer. So, oh no, who's that running wide? It's Cairo in the McLaren. Careful, coming back on track, you. Oh, my goodness, look at this. Sector 2, a caution. It has been withdrawn. Ooh, Magnus has gone slippity-doo there. Look out. Riding on board with Drew O as he looks behind. As we looks behind.
Looks? That's grammar.
Oh, what was that? Holy shit. Is that an explosion? Oh my god. What the heck? Puppy. That was the loudest explosion I've ever heard. That was like war zone level explosions there. I thought for a second there was an airstrike had just been called in there. Oh, careful, Cairo. Yes, here, Cairo indeed has said no more, as all the racing drivers have said no more. Except for Iron Knight and Rayner. No, they've already pitted, stupid. Let's make sure of that. Yes, intermediate tires is the call. Who back there is going to be getting wings replaced? A new wing there for the McLaren of Cairo. Correct savant to left, correct savant to join. Oh, he's back. Look, we can see his name now. That's wonderful. Oh, he's gone. At least he's back, though. There he is. Good to see his name there. Now we're right on board with Tristan. He's made his stop. He is on the intermediate tires. If people had wing damage, it has been fair. Penalties. Certainly about Hunter there. Oh, no, Mr. Cardiff.
He must have done something pretty bad to get a drive-through penalty.
Yes, indeed. Benjamin Cardiff, normally known for his, rule-following, law-abiding, and I believe recently, pretty cool-looking new vehicle getting, but either way, he has done something that must have just been so egregious that the stewards have said to him, listen here, you are going to drive through the pits, and you are going to do so at such a low rate of speed that you will never again do whatever it is you did, sir. That is quite a harsh penalty indeed, as Nismo has received a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Puppy Jr. What? Oh, and no, and Puppy Jr. has received it as well. Oh no, under the safety car is a treacherous time indeed for these racing drivers, in the rainy conditions especially, and it shouldn't be, under regular conditions, but in rainy conditions you have to be so careful. And apparently people are not being so careful, and there we've our final goodbyes there to... Cairo. Look at it there. I'm pointing, right? Like as though you can see me pointing at my mini-map there. But look at the in Sector 2. Orange car. Cairo. No more.
Boy, they're dropping like flies here in Belgium. The rain falling and all sorts of craziness happening here, man.
That's true. Whatever could have happened to Cairo? Had he made his stop? He must have been on the intermediate tires and just... Poor Cairo. Many racing drivers have been lost here today. We're down to 16. That's only 4, but we're remembering qualifying. Remember how rough that was. Let's get this off of the screen. Let's see. So everyone is pit. Everyone is good as far as pitting, and many of them. So that's not a thing. 5 seconds penalties there. Those. Everyone is on the intermediate tire. So I think. Yes, I think we're good. We'll keep the penalties up there, and we'll, because now the rain has come, but the penalties, the track limits don't change, Harlan. They don't change one bit.
They don't give you a little more, forgiveness or slack or something when it's raining?
No, Harlan, not 1 centimeter. It's still the same rules apply. But, Harlan, the exciting thing is, that, as I said, the rain is, they say, the great equalizer. And that makes, could perhaps even bring the lowliest little Williams, the lowliest little, who else sucks? Any sucky cars left? Yeah, there's Williams there, there's Haas cars, yeah, so they could get up there and really do something here, because the rain is so difficult to drive. It really makes it all about the driver. Now, the cars still have that realistic performance and the ability to do it, but this really does equalize it, Harlan. So I think we could see some surprises here.
I saw you try to act like you didn't punch your microphone there, play it off cool, but they heard it, I'm sure.
Yeah, yes, anyway, oh, yep. Ooh. This moves up to 10 seconds of penalties. When did he pick that one up? Are they just laying around the track? Reaching out of the car, unbuckling his safety harness, reaching out and grabbing one up. It's like a box on Mario Kart or something. You drove through it. Picking up unfortunate penalties there. We'll hopefully move forward without more of those. The leaders, Iron Knight, Apex, and Rayna are doing so, and then back on all the way down from LH through to Moss. That's Jack Blund there, Sneaky McGee there in P7. Drew O, Maverick, Psychotubby, Magnus, all penalty free. Tristan and Correct Savant as well. As they will come down here, the safety car will be in this lap, and we will return to racing. And I'll be back in one moment. Because I need a sip of good old-fashioned water, because it's good.
Howdy, come back, you're missing it.
Oh, yes, sorry. It was a long drink of water for me, but Iron Knight has taken off. Goodbye, you! Oh, what the hell? Why are we up? What's going on? We've been crossed up, we've been bamboozled, we've been shanghaied on our camera angles there, and we missed what was potentially a pretty cool looking thing. Now, Rayna chasing his teammate Apex. So that's what we've got. And then we have Apex also chasing the leader Iron Knight. And that, luckily for us, those are facts that are happening right now, and we're the beneficiaries of the racing action.
No. Not.
Yes, I know. Moving on. Oh, Evil Hunter, hunting evil. And there he is on the back of Psycho Tubby. Look out, Psycho Tubby, because Evil Hunter is hunting you. So, oh, for the love of... What have we done? What's happening? Oh no, so Ben Carter, we knew he had his drive-through penalties, yet to serve it. The correct savant, I mean, what has happened? Virtual safety car. It'll be quick. Because whatever has happened has already been sorted out. Now, let's move back here. Where is the closest? You must be careful here with the virtual safety cars. Yes, they're convenient and they go much quicker, but if you make a mistake on your delta, if it's even close to being red, you need to back off, because they will give you such a huge penalty. It's very depressing when it happens to you. And we're back to racing. Oh, and there you see our leader, Iron Knight. Oh no, and it couldn't have gone at a worse time for Iron Knight, because you see the virtual safety car ended right as Iron Knight was just passing, just too far past the pit road entry, and he received, just as I was speaking of, the speeding under the virtual safety car penalty. Oh no. And just like that, his race has gone amok. It's a mess now. Had the virtual safety. Oh, look out! It is Jack Blund.
Sure is, and he took a slide there, but I don't think Jack Blund. Evil Hunter. Him and look out! Hey Ben, it's gonna be too late. Evil Hunter and Psychotubby. They ain't letting us look. that rear view there.
Oh my, what happened there? Evil Hunter is no more. And I believe that's 2 races in a row now for Evil Hunter that have gone very much downhill. Is that a correct statement? Oh my, Evil Hunter, unfortunate to lose him here. Let's look at the standings from last week. Evil Hunter, what happened to you, sir? P9 there. Yes, a DNF last week. Unfortunate because I know he had higher hopes for today, and whatever happened there, I'm confused. But it has brought out yet another safety car. A blessing there for Iron Knight. He will be able to do his drive-through penalty, and how far back will he drop? He will drop out to the back, but still though. It will give him time, still plenty of racing laps to go here. Not even halfway. We'll get going at about the halfway point, I do believe. And Iron Knight will have his work cut out for him, no doubt. What can he do in that yellow and black Renault? He won't be able to take tires now. Remember, it's drive-through, not drive-through and have a good time and get a burger and, you know, fresh bolognas on your car and off you go for good times. No, you're doing this because you are... Well, they're unhappy with you. Look at that helmet. That's a very pretty helmet. Doesn't really match the car, but it sure is striking and gets the watcher's attention. Rainer's coming in though. Almost. I wonder if Rainer's coming in. Now is the track dry? Oh no. So Iron Knight's going to have to come back in again the next time round because I believe. Let's watch Rainer here. Medium tires. He's going to take these to the end. The track is drying. Hooray! Take that, Gavlar. Nobody wants your wet race.
Yeah, I bet your buddy Gavlar's pretty upset. He likes a wet race. He sings that song, that wet race boogaloo or whatever.
Oh God, Harlan, yeah, don't even. It's worse than that. Somehow believe it. It is. Anyway, we have. Who was that?
LH44 almost ruined the race there for himself and a couple other guys. That could have been terrible. Good job getting on the binders there, feller. Careful now, you could win this race. Go get it, buddy.
That's right, he could. Now, let's go through our leaderboard back to front. There's Benjamin Cardiff. He has served... Is this serving his drive-through, or has he done so and now it's time to come in for the softs? He's coming in for dry tires, rather, and there are mediums as his opponents have done. Let's check that real quick. Who is on what? I'm sure that they're all on medium tires now. Yes, Iron Knight has served his 5-second penalty, or he will this... Yes, Iron Knight will have... What? Oh, did he have other penalties? No, it says he hasn't served his penalty. I mean, he clearly hasn't because he's still up there. It just hasn't cleared it away for him. Hopefully that's just on our end, and hopefully, yuck though, that could be bad luck for Iron Knight. Because it appears as though he did serve his penalty, but... Nevertheless, moving on. And as we were looking at, everyone is on the medium tire there, except for Iron Knight, and he'll be coming in here. Now, is the safety car going to come in quickly? Is it going to come in now? Because if that's the case, that's going to be very unfortunate indeed for Iron Knight. But back at the pack to the front, it is Benjamin Cardiff. And correct savant there in those Red Bull machines. Psycho Tubby there in the Racing Point. Tristan in the Ferrari. There's Jack Blunn, last week's winner.
Big save there by Jack Blum a minute ago now. Don't count him out. He's ready to rock and roll here, Pink.
Yes, so I believe so. He could surprise us again here. Maybe even surprise himself. Think positive, you. Then there's Magnus in P9. Up and down day for Magnus. Let's see what he can do. Thomas there. Alpha Romeo coming round. P8 Maverick. Duo. Nismo. Apex. LH44 and Rainer. Now, obviously, there comes Iron Knight. And luckily for Iron Knight, the safety car is staying out, so good for him. He'll be able to come in and take those medium tires and get to the end of the race here. Or are they making him serve his drive-through penalty now? This is wretched if that's what is happening to him. No, so for some reason I believe he just has not, they've not cleared it away from him, and all is well for Iron Knight, it appears. So, you know, hooray.
Unless he's just collecting them. I know some of them drivers were.
Yes, but it appears as though all is sorted out for those drivers as well. Yes. Now, we do have Reno. We have LH44 there behind him, hot on his trail. They are all on medium tires. Brand new, except Tristan. His when did you come in? My goodness. Somewhere in the far, far past, Tristan took on medium tires. Good for you. Except you're... Anyway, good luck. So we close in here. Let's make it to halfway. We'll get going. And the question will be all about what kind of restart will our leader Rayner get? There he is in that AlphaTauri. Like many liveries, the 2020, as far as this observer is concerned, the 2020 versions are far superior to the 2021 models, as far as just aesthetic appeal, I suppose. Says me, you know, my opinion. AlphaTauri is certainly one of those in my book that I prefer this one. Is all I'm saying.
And I agree with you there. I think this year's AlphaTauri is a little weird looking, really.
Well, it's just off-putting in some way that I can't quite put a finger on. But you know, and same with the Mercedes. I don't care for. There's like a big. It's green.
Ferrari got that big green thing on. I don't know what the hell that is. Some big arrow that go that way. We know.
Yes, I know. Safety car in this lap. And hooray. Now, Iron Knight, what can you do from way, way far away? Now, we know they're on medium tires. We know they're all pretty much the same except for Tristan and Correct Savant there. But not much of a difference. Tristan only the bigger difference there. Position changes. Look at that Iron Knight, but we know why. Now, up 9 positions. Look at that in the Ferrari. It's Maverick. Moving up to P6. But as we are at halfway, let's leave it at penalties, turn this off, and get up to the front and see what kind of a restart Rayner has in store for his opponents. Aggressive down into the final corners goes Rayner, cutting one, but perhaps he's still due for some warning, so he's okay, and away he goes. But LH44 says, "No way, you'll not get away. I'm coming to you." Rayner says no. LH44 pushes hard into turn 1, but Rayner says no and scurries away. There you see Rayner scurrying. Oh, I don't know why when I hit them. Anyway, that happened. Oh my god, the cameras are all messed up now. And very unfortunate indeed, because there were good battles happening back there and I couldn't find them because crazy things were happening. I apologize there to the viewers at home and the drivers making moves. I'll try to do better. Now, here we have Jack Blunt.
They restarted P10, I think, did Jack Blunt, and he's in P9, maybe? Maybe he moved up one there? He's on the back of that there Magnus.
He's not quite on the back, but he's just trying, isn't he, Harlan? Here we have Maverick all over Drew. This is what we want. To the inside of Mr. O goes Maverick. Oh, can Drew fight back? Not this lap, not the... Oh, right back to the bumper goes Drew O, as if to say, that sucked, and I disapprove. But you did it cleanly, so there's not much I can do about it. I'll try to get back at you. Well done, Maverick, and well done, Maverick, indeed. My goodness, what a pass. That was lovely to watch, and now Tomas is all over the inside of Drew O. Oh, my, down they go into the final right and left, and Drew O... Oh, contact is made. Beating and banging is the name of the game. Oh, and we've lost a Haas. It is Magnus has gone round. My goodness, it is all happening here in Belgium.
My.
Well put, Harlan. Oh my.
Well, then you had to one up it, didn't you? If it was good.
Anyway, moving on. Look at this. Psycho Tubby all over the back of Jack Blun. Can the Psycho Tubster do something as... Oh, look at this. They're closing in on Drew. Oh, indeed. What will happen? Careful, gents. Careful, gents. Oh, and look at this. Good. Nice and calm. Time biders. That's what they're doing. They're biding their time. Making moves when moves are meant to be made. Whenever that is.
When do you decide to make a move there, Sir Roland? Like, oh,
no, and you've seen it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes, indeed there. I think the stewards are going to indeed take a look at that after the race and... if that doesn't bring out a safety car, then I don't know what will, because that was...
Oh, poor old Psycho Tubby. My goodness, he was having a good race there, too, and boy, it looks like they didn't even care about him. They just said, get that carcass off the track and keep him going.
Hey, alright, that's exactly what they said. No love whatsoever for Psycho Tubby. Apparently from the grounds crew, the stewards, they say, race on, gents. We've cleared his little, what have you out of the way as Tomas goes to the outside of Maverick. My goodness, Tomas, lovely little racing maneuver there indeed. Now, can Maverick return the favor? Can he get a good run out of turn one and hunt down Tomas, who made quite a lovely move there? Did you see it, Harlan?
Oh, I saw it.
Yes, it was pretty awesome, actually. Cairo has left the session. Drew 3 second time penalty. And that sucks. Magnus trying to make up ground.
He's going to have a big run here on Tristan. If I'm Tristan, I'm saying, well, I don't think there's much Tristan's going to have to say about that.
Oh, indeed, you're right, Harlan. He just went right through, and indeed nothing Tristan could do because you have Magnus on a tear. Oh, and a wreck right ahead. What? We've lost people. Move back quickly. Right on board with correct Savant. Benjamin Cardiff, and look to the left. Oh, we've missed it again. It's...
That sucks.
Right on board, stupid. Oh, it's too late. You failed. I didn't think to ride on board until right at the last moment, and then I didn't think until... Oh, I just suck. Either way, another unfortunate loss as Tomas was just showing us such wonderful racing driving. Is no longer with us here. That's another racing driver down, Harlan.
Boy, they're just continuing to just the racing. Was it attrition? Is pretty high here at Belgium. Is that normal, huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just confused.
Well, that is a lot of it's a lot of racing drivers to be out of any Formula One race. So very unfortunate here what's happening. But to those drivers still remaining the points, the idea of getting points is becoming more and more certain. Finish the race, and that could be all we need to do, really. Tristan is trying to get back up to Magnus, and that is a battle there. Now, I've missed... Let's watch this closely here. Let's ride on with Benjamin Cardiff and see if he can do something with Iron Knight. Or was that just Iron Knight? No, that's Iron Knight going by on those medium tires that he has just put on, and he is going to be driving with a vengeance trying to catch up, but that is a long gap to Tristan, who has caught back up to Magnus. The end of the long straightaway in the front. Tristan, let's get back on board with Tristan. Just a brief showing of the beak to Magnus. Be nervous, you. Tristan knocking upon the door of Magnus. Magnus acting like he's not home. Tristan. Into the next. Heavy braking, closes in, knocks again on the door of Magnus. Magnus slides slowly off the couch. Turns the lamp off. I'm not home. So, go somewhere else. Yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, it's an AlphaTauri. It's Apex. No. Oh, but he's okay. He's okay. Does he have wing damage? Pagos has finally left the session there. He's stuck with us for a while, but he can take no more as Apex, whatever occurred for Apex, is moving on from it. That's a positive thing. Now, out front, it is Rayner, and me oh my. Look at him go. He's out front by 2.7 seconds there of LH44, and then we have Nismo with 8 seconds of penalties, and look at that, it's 8 seconds behind is Maverick. So come on, Maverick, keep it up, you. We'd like to see you. You could get a podium here. I mean, it's a long way to go. Still several racing laps remaining, and let's see what's going on here. We do have Jack Blunt trying to close in on Benjamin Cardiff now. What can Jack Blunt do? The Red Bull. Benjamin.
He ain't gonna be able to do much with anybody if he keeps doing that. That dude ugly.
Now, Harlan, you're always getting on me for saying questionable, rude things to about a racing driver.
Well, I mean, me and Jack, yeah, we're pals.
Oh, you're buddies now. You're buddies with Jack Blunt, are you?
Well, I rooted for him last week to win.
Oh, so just because you root for Jack Blunt to win the race, all of a sudden you're his best friend. You guys are just bosom buddies, and you're going to just grow old together. And
I didn't say all that. I just said I root for Jack Blunt, and I.
Hey, you said you were friends. You said, oh, look at your friend. Look at your friend. He's spinning through the grass, but he's controlled it.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
So you honestly tell. Anyway, moving on. You're friends with Jack Blunt, the Jack Blunt. Okay, anyway. But look at him go. He's controlled the car and away he goes, and that was very exciting driving there. Now let's move back up to Tristan, who is still closing back in on Magnus Nicolay. They're friends with Jack.
I don't care what you say. He's my friend. Tristan here, he's gonna catch Magnus easy. I know Magnus has had a rough go today, but Tristan, he's due, and you called him out and said something about consistency.
I said it. I'll say it again. Tristan, come on, you. Do you recall, Harlan, where Tristan finished last week? Yes, your best friend, Jack Blunt, finished racing P1. Do you remember who finished in P2? It was this fellow right here, Tristan, who's going to the outside there. And a strong move indeed on Magnus. Now Magnus is going to fight back. He's not done. To the inside, he looks to the inside. He can. He put a little bumper there to Tristan, but race on they do. Just a little touch there from Magnus, but Tristan is on his way. And oh no, what's this? When did this occur?
Rainer there's got a 3-second penalty. That don't normally happen on Rainer.
No, it does not, but... Wait, what's this? LH44 has one as well? All sorts of things curious of nature here. Now, if they were... they've got to be careful now, because any slip of the wheel, anything to drop them multiple seconds back, and they will fall right into the clutches of our good friend Maverick in the Ferrari. Number 89. So look out for that. Now, back, stupid. Right on back with Magnus, because this is where the big battles are happening, it appears. Also watching Apex at the back, trying to close in on Correct Savant. Magnus, not quite the run out of the final turn that Tristan got, and can he do it under braking? Can he outbrake Tristan? Well done, he will get a run here. We're going to stay on board with Magnus and enjoy this lovely, lovely run he's about to get here on Tristan. Oh, Tristan weaves to break the draft.
Smart thinking there, Tristan.
He gives Magnus the outside. Oh! My goodness gracious, these two racing drivers are. Well, they're just that. They're racing drivers, and they're giving us exactly what we've come for here today in the hills of Belgium. Virtual though they be, the racing action is real enough. And these two drivers are showing us what it's all about here in Rainer's Racing League Friday night, sponsored by whatever whatever the hell, the thing. What is it called? Simmery Sequoia. I'm so sorry. Got all excited and flustered and then ruined it. But Simmery Sequoia, they're wonderful. Don't blame them. It's just me. I suck. But the racing action, fierce. That was the point. And hooray for it.
Now Nismo here, he's trying to close in the DRS range, but he's got so many penalties out.
Yes, it's interesting here. Now Maverick, that's the story. Maverick, you need to buckle down there. 2 seconds is what you need to close. Now Nismo, I don't know if he was there or not for the drag reduction system to be open. We'll find out when he gets to the top of the hill. Yes, we've lost Tomas. Again, a reminder of that terrible loss after Tomas was really showing us some good racing. And
there's a slow car back there. Is that Apex?
Nismo not quite there to do the move on LH. Now LH approaching 3 to go. If LH's mind, if Nismo is faster, and you know you're not going to lose 8 seconds of time, then no racing driver wants to let a man by. But sometimes, rather than being hounded, it's best to let someone go. What will LH choose to do?
I tell you what old Magnus here wants to do. He wants to pass that Tristan. It's a good battle here.
It is a good battle, Harlan. Magnus and Tristan are putting on quite a show indeed. Just what we were hoping for from these drivers. Out front, it is still Rayner. Let's not lose track of that. Because there he is. He's way out front. Now, as Tristan skirts away a little bit there, let's take a quick roll through. There is your leader, Rayner, in the AlphaTauri on those medium tires. 3 seconds of penalties, but equaled by LH44. Can LH44 catch him? I don't know. Nismo closing in on LH44. That could throw a wrench into the plans of Mr. 44. Now, in 4th place, it is Maverick. Maverick is the question here, the big question mark on Maverick. Nice and smooth, you. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, old Maverick, all he needs to do is run his race, hit his marks, and I tell you what, he could be sitting on a podium.
Yes, there's, you never know, and people start pushing hard as these laps come to a close, and who will push too hard? Who will push the right amount? Nismo will get a big run here, but too late will be the cry. LH44 shows high side, sticks slow, and scurries away. Tee, says LH44. I'm going to make you think I'm going to let you by there, but still just hold my line, and then... And I don't know that's what he was doing. It was just, that's not what he was doing, mind you. That's just me being stupid. LH44 did pretty lovely driving there. Well done, you. Simply offer the high line there to Nismo, and if you can do it, sir, have at it. But now back. Magnus, what are you doing? Now let's roll from the back one last time here. We do have Apex, unfortunately, back here. Can he get a... No, he's too far back, I'm afraid, for that final points-paying position in which sits the Red Bull of Benjamin Cardiff, who jumped the start, if you recall. The lights were going on 5, and that
5th one hung on quite a long time, and old Ben Cardiff, I'll just tell you straight up, he just said, nope, done. And off I go. And yes, indeed, the steward said, that's fine, Ben Cardiff, but slap. And they gave him a penalty. But look at him, he's in the 10th and final points-paying position, and hooray for you. There's Jack Blunt. He's in P9. There's Iron Knight P8 trying to close in on the back of Magnus. Now Magnus has penalties, so Iron Knight will get this position. Let's move back up. Nismo pushing all over the back of LH44. Will it happen this lap? I believe it will. If Nismo times this section here properly. Too close. Nope. Got too close there. I mean, he could have had the run, like right here, he could have been on it. But now it allows LH44 the opportunity to do what he did before and try to stick that low line. Or has LH44 accepted his fate? He has indeed. A wise move there from LH44 lets Nismo through this lap to say, yes, now I am quite confident that I'm not going to lose 8 seconds to you. Now you may go, sir.
I knew whatever was an appropriate word to have thought of there, but I couldn't. Now, Tristan, all over the back of Mr. O. Now, Tristan has 3 seconds of penalties, as does Mr. O. Let's ride on board with Tristan. He's driven away from Magnus. Iron Knight has gotten around Magnus. We missed that somehow. Did something happen?
I don't know. You're the one in control of everything. I just watch what you watch.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No, Tristan here. He wants his spot, but
Fastest lap there by Apex, 1:45.846. Will that hold? That's a point for that, I believe.
oh, Tristan to the outside. Drew out.
Drew hangs on, and Tristan is off. And Tristan is off. He's unable to hang on, as Drew O was able to do. And you could see there, it looked all clean to this racing reporter. It just appeared as though Tristan perhaps couldn't hang on for whatever reason. And Iron Knight, here he comes. Look at that. He is going to get a wicked run here as they come down to the final corner here. And I apologize, it's Rayner's going to win the race, but we can't go away from this. Is he going to make the spot there? It doesn't matter, there's a 3-second penalty, stupid. Oh, good, it's not the end of the race. I hadn't missed it. Rayner had already crossed the line. Thank God for that. I was like, oh, I can't watch I've missed the end of the race. But oh, the racing action is so fierce. That's the point. I can't pull away from these battles. They're so wonderful. Now, out front, before Iron Knight catches Drew again, let's pay homage to our leader, Rayner. There he goes in your AlphaTauri, and this victory is, let's not say it, well, just don't do anything stupid, you. Bring it home. And then we have Nismo in P2, but that's not really P2, because he's got multiple penalties. The Maverick is the one in question. Will Nismo make a mistake? I think that's what Maverick is going to need to get that P3. Oh, it's hard to... No, he's right on the border of it, isn't he? 17, 3 seconds, Nismo. Oh my, Maverick, come on now. This is the battle. Drew O, Iron Knight, let's get back to that. Now, Drew O is close to Iron Knight, but Drew O does have a penalty, so it's not really for position there. Maverick, come now, you will watch it. On the stopwatch, we will. Here comes your leader there, Rayner.
Well, Rayner's had a good race.
I remember Rayner saying he wasn't sure if he had the car, if he had the wherewithal to be able to do it today. But look at him, Rayner, there he goes into the final section. And we are watching, back there. We must pull away, Rayner, congratulations. But it's Tristan and Magnus. They are going at it still, and we're watching Maverick for that podium position. Come along, Maverick. LH44 is going to take over P2, but Maverick, can he take over Nismo, or will Nismo hang on? If I understand math, this could be a close battle, or I'm just dumb. But it is Tristan and it is Magnus, and they are close. Can Maverick do it? Watching that up top as Tristan tries to catch up here. Oh, and unfortunately they're 1.6 seconds. Maverick unable to do so, and Tristan hot on the tail of Magnus. They'll come across the line in P7 and 8 respectively. Behind it is Jack Blun in P9. And Benjamin Cardiff will round out the field there in P10. Congratulations, though, are indeed in order. For our winner, it is Rayner.
LH44 in second there. And Nismo in P3.
So that's a Mercedes there in P3, an Alfa Romeo in P2, and ooh.
That's your favorite car right there. That AlphaTauri.
Well, it's lovely, isn't it, Harlan?
Well, it is a sharp vehicle.
Unfortunately, there we have Apex in the back, who is unable to get into the points-paying position there. That won't help in the constructors, but even a driver the magnitude of Apex sometimes has an off day, and that happens, or things happen that just make it an off day. It may not have been his choice at all. Anyway, congratulations are in order there for Rayner. He's won the race. So good job, you. Driver of the day, says Codemasters, is Tristan, and I've watched the race here, and oh, Harlan, can you even call a driver of the day? There's been so much that has occurred.
Well, that's hard to think about. I mean, look, hey, little skippity-doo down out there coming on the podium.
Yes, it was an interesting move indeed, as he hoists the trophy up there. Look at it, it's mine. None of you earned it, I did. The people below getting sprayed there with that tasty drink there in the bottles, and good fun indeed, and a good show put on by all the racing drivers, most of them anyway, some of them not so much, so I guess that first statement was off. But either way, we hope you at home enjoyed the show, and that's what's most important. Ooh, you know what? Codemasters gave driver of the day to Tristan, P20 to P8, but I'll tell you who my driver of the day is. He's right here.
Old Maverick. I knew he's gonna pick old Maverick. You had that look in your eye. You had a Mavericky look in your eye.
Well, he's a Mavericky sort of fellow, and if one's gonna cheer for Maverick, you have to have that Mavericky spirit, and he took it from P15 all the way to P4 with... How many penalties was that, Harlan? Tell me now. How many penalties did Maverick have? You tell me.
Well, not a one.
Yes, indeed, not a one. And that makes him my driver of the day. Down at the bottom, we did lose a lot of racing drivers. Bagos, Hefe, Puppy, Cairo, all these racing drivers, and Puppy Jr. Eva Hunter, P15. All these are just unfortunate things, but good days for others, Rainer included. So, from all of us here at Rainer's Racing League and Project SRP, I'm Sir Roland Purley.
I'm Harlan McFarlane.
And you have a fine evening indeed. Good night.